Life doesn't stand still. It flows, shifting, pulsing, evolving through its own rhythm of seasons. Just like the world moves from the golden blaze of summer to the hush of winter, we too go through phases, each one carrying its own mood, its own lessons, its own quiet transformations. There are times when everything feels in sync. Doors open without knocking. Your energy aligns with your purpose, and joy seems to follow you around like a loyal friend. It feels easy, light, clear. Success builds naturally. Peace becomes familiar, and every step feels guided. But then the tide turns. Suddenly you're walking through fog, heavy, slow. Each decision feels like a gamble. Every effort met with resistance. These are the tough seasons where nothing comes easy and the silence of uncertainty is loud. And then there are those quiet in-between phases where you're not falling but not flying either, just stuck, caught in a strange stillness where progress is hard to measure and meaning is hard to find. Some seasons come as a mix, joy in one part of your life, grief in another, a strange blend of gratitude and ache, leaving you both full and empty. But here's the thing, no season lasts forever. They shift, one into the next, just like nature intended. Even the darkest winters have an exit. It's the difficult ones though, the ones filled with loss, doubt and delay that feel endless. Like being stranded in a frozen place with no sign of spring. You question everything, your path, your choices, even your worth. But in those moments, the universe whispers. It sends tiny signs, clues, reminders that change is coming. Sometimes it's as simple as a quote, just a line scrolling through your feed on a random page in a book, or something a stranger casually says, but it hits hard, like it was meant for you right now. Other times it's what I call the day of tears. Out of nowhere, a scene in a movie, a kind gesture, a sentence in a story, and suddenly you're crying. Not just because of the moment, but because it unearthed something in you you've been carrying too long. Those tears, they cleanse. They carry years of silent frustration, the dreams you almost gave up on, and the pressure you've been putting on yourself. But after the tears comes clarity, a subtle shift, a new strength. And when you're unsure, really unsure, life sends confirmations in the oddest ways. A billboard message, a song that speaks exactly how you feel, or words from a stranger that echo your own thoughts. Coincidence? Maybe. But somehow it feels like the universe saying, keep going. You're closer than you think. And sometimes, life doesn't whisper. It forces you to stop. You've been grinding, pushing, barely breathing, telling yourself there's no time to rest. But then something stops you cold. A circumstance, a breakdown, a wall. And while it feels like failure, it's actually a gift, a forced pause, a reset. The universe is saying, rest now. You'll need your strength. And in that rest, even in frustration, something starts to rebuild. A quieter version of courage, a deeper kind of resolve. Then out of nowhere, someone new walks into your life. A fresh voice, a gentle light. They remind you to laugh again, to breathe. They don't fix everything, but their presence shifts things. They show you it's still possible to feel joy, even in the middle of your mess. And when you're caught up in your own storm, life delivers a reality check, an unexpected story, a tragic reminder, someone gone too soon. It stops you, makes you realize you're still here, still breathing, still able to start again. And that is powerful, because these seasons, they're not just chapters in your story. They shape you, stretch you, grow you. Even the harshest ones carry the seeds of brighter days. So when you're deep in winter, shivering in your doubt, remember, spring is already on the way. The signs are there, and as long as you hold on, hope will always find you. If you made it this far, thank you. Leave a comment below with what resonated with you, or share your own story. I'd love to hear it. And as always, wishing you a beautiful day.